What up, world? It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live. First thing of the day, just finished, walking Bay for her to go to work and whatnot. You know, had to help baby too, you know, rise and shine, you know what I'm saying? So, just finished with that, and now I'm doing the same thing myself, moving forward with this, keeping momentum going, you know, having real live connections, developing this animal business, animal care service business that we have. This is real life. You know what I'm saying? This is real life. So it's cool to continue with the responsibility and to have seen it grown, to see it grow and to see like where it began and where it's at now and just, realizing that there's of course always room to grow, forever. You know what I'm saying? But like it's just cool with that. Like when people actually inquire and you're actually having real live conversations and really having to exercise responsibility just for simple things like structure or whatever. Like some of us maybe along our journey, like we might have stopped going to school, stopped really reading, all that stuff. And some people may just be working a job. And that's cool and all, but like I'm just saying about my experience. I remember being in that realm of things where you just working a job, you're getting the money, but deep down, like you want to build something big, and like you probably going to the job, and you probably coming home to like meditate or listen to music or watch TV or get on YouTube or whatever, whatever you do, work out, something like that. I don't know, whatever you do, and you know, maybe you aren't reading as much, aren't as like business oriented, professional, whatever you want to call it. I'm just saying my own transformation. And then later on, now, like once you finally get in the works of things, and you've been putting in the work, especially by being a vegan too, for over 2 years and 5 months, like that transforms your whole life for the better. Your mental health, your physical health, everything. And you're on top of things, and especially your focus is just natural. I'm up, it's dark outside, it's pitch black. There's no sunlight. It's 5 o'clock in 5 o'clock in the day, early. So I don't need no award or anything. Plenty of people that wake up. It's just like, it's cool when this happens, you know, because I can just upload a video and boom, it's cool. I'm actually grateful for all these responses I'm getting on YouTube as well. Connecting with some amazing people, and thank you for everybody that's tuning in, that's resonating with what I'm saying, that's supporting me, supporting us. I'm here just entering in, with our own lane, what I'm saying, like as a brand or whatnot, and just looking to build it up, Really, this focus is just to embrace, being yourself, to embrace like standing out, honestly, like obviously being yourself, but just to embrace being authentic, by being different, by standing out, what I'm saying, by not just fitting in with the crowd, fitting in with viral stuff, but like actually building yourself up to where you stand out and you're still successful. You're still living progressively. You know what I mean? So that's what this whole thing's about. We got food videos, we have relationship videos, we have work financial videos, we have just random vlog videos just about deep stuff in life. We have like a workout video on there. So like, we're getting some good content. Just stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this stuff on the spot, to be honest, because I don't control what everybody does or what everybody's doing or anything. So like, everything's just kind of on the fly, to be real. But I'll probably get some collaboration videos in. It's just, it takes a lot of commitment and whatnot. And that's why I'm continuing to keep doing it. You know what I mean? I'm going for that gold, YouTube Gold Award. So I'm on schedule every day, literally every day. For a while, I've always been on schedule, to grow, to manifest, to rise. You know what I'm saying? Like That's why you just gotta follow your heart and stop analyzing life. Let life reveal itself to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I do. I'm just like, cool. You know, at least give some purpose, have some purpose, some meaning. You know what I'm saying? Have some motivation, some inspiration. And I truly feel that a lot. And like, I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. So I'm grateful for new love. You know what I'm saying? It's like a dream come true. Real. For real, for real. So it's cool to see us like mature into like the person, the man or the woman we're supposed to be. It's interesting. It's liberating and it's interesting. Sometimes it can be scary having a mind of your own, but it's like liberating. So, and it's exciting too. Because of course you're always open for help. For guidance from mentors, from those that walked before us, elders, etc. But at the same time, like you finally get to the stage where the earth starts standing still at times, and you're like, oh wow, it's all on me. You know what I'm saying? Of course I can ask for help, but like at the same time, you know, I still have enough willpower and energy and whatnot within me to, do it on my own. So there are some things we can do on our own ideas, and that's what I'm embracing. I got inspired by a few people in this plant-based world community, especially, that are their own independent, type of boss, you know what I'm saying? Like, in just a unique way, though, a scientific, nerdy kind of way, pushing health and wellness truly, like the vegan message, something that's legitimate, something that is crossing both audiences, something that's engaging, a universal type of vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like, where it lasts. You know what I'm saying? It has a long shelf life. It's legit. It's a website. It's a real actual service that people can search up and have access to and tune in. You know what I'm saying? So like I appreciate that a lot because it crosses both worlds, going for the long run, and like I'm seeing other brothers and sisters out there, that I'm inspired by, their older mentors, and I'm like, wow, they have a child, and they're a couple or whatever, and I'm like inspired because I'm like, oh, okay, I can do that our own, or we can do that our own way, you know. And I know that's common sense. It's just, it's just inspiration. You know what I'm saying? It's inspiration. It's reminders. It's keeping the dream, the vision alive. That's why I do it. Be mindful of what you're tuning into, real, every day, every day. I'm no saint or whatever, but it's just I noticed that, by me plugging into plant world, vegans that like vegan plant-based people recently, connections that are here in like this area, connecting with that, and then like vegan plant-based people throughout the world, to be honest, that I just stumbled across in various different ways, and you know, it just all kind of connects. I'm like, okay, I'll just create our own world, because maybe out in real life, to be honest, there might be people out there, but the resonance may not always be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you may not be dealing with as much reciprocity amongst people, because to be honest, being a vegan is very rare, and like it's awesome we can finally connect with some vegans. I'm grateful to finally have a beautiful vegan partner. Finally, it's such a blessing. Like, this is simple things. Like, just to share a mango, you know, with a beautiful, your beautiful divine reflection, and they show you so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all both have so much to show each other about plant-based living, and it's awesome. Like in our case, they have a lot of experience going out to all these vegan restaurants, and to be honest, I really don't, because I've been saving money. I've been making like food, our own food. You know what I'm saying? I've been just going to the market and just coming back home and preparing a lot of different dishes on my own. Sometimes I would order simple things here and there, but I haven't really gone out to like vegan restaurants where they have like vegan nachos and vegan, you know, just big vegan meals. You know what I'm saying? Just various like meals that are so called, they like transform just basic meals that are very common that aren't vegan, but they make them vegan. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So, anyways, bottom line, like vegan restaurants where they have abundance of like stuff that turns vegan. You know, I guess that's how things get crossed. That's how worlds get crossed. You know, and it's cool to see that because I've just been embracing and having heavy emphasis on raw vegan living. You know, of course, I'm open to all the vegan junk food, any type of vegan food out there. You know, but I've had strong emphasis just on the whole alkaline stuff and raw foods, organic foods, and whatnot. But sometimes I have had vegan donuts, vegan cookies, vegan ice cream, stuff like that. But, you know, there's other restaurants that actually have a whole abundance list of like vegan type of dishes and whatnot. And I really haven't had too many. I've had vegan tacos from Cafe Brazil. You know, I have been to Demasi's Mediterranean buffet. They have a lot of vegan options here. I've been to, Whole Foods, that whole little buffet area, making a nice vegan plate meal thing. Of course, there's different smoothie places. I've been to this place, East African cafe, it's called Marasso Cafe. So I've been to a few, you know what I'm saying, and just various restaurants, with family or friends, maybe where I might have been on, oh, many times, honestly, I was the only one up in the room, only one up in the restaurant, at the table and the restaurant that was a vegan, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it wasn't just an exclusive vegan restaurant all the time. So, I'm excited to actually go to exclusively, vegan places, you know what I'm saying, where it's literally all vegan. And that'll be interesting, to see what type of creations we have up in there. So I know I'll be seeing a lot of cool food on there, but usually that's why I'm grateful for this, because it's like we cross both worlds. You'll be able to show me all these different vegan restaurants. And she's introducing me with a lot of this vegan stuff. I'm learning a lot, and vice versa, you know what I'm saying? So I love the contrast, and I feel like honestly, food is where it all begins. I know it's the truth. It really is. I'm saying from personal experience. What's on your plate, the food, that's where it all begins in relationships and love, just in life in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you setting a structure for yourself. To be like, hey, maybe times where you're like, hey, I don't have money or this or that. And at least if you're healthy, you're well, you realize you're a lot better off than you think you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're grateful to be alive. Be grateful for just a simple thing, to go outside in the sun, to walk the dog, this and that. And, you just become very wise and grateful because you start slowing things down the better, to move forward with more momentum. So I'm grateful for this whole transformation, a dope experience amongst us. So we will see. We do have a vegan event upcoming on Saturday night. This upcoming Saturday night. So I'll probably have some footage out there, and just going forward with things. You know what I'm saying? Going forward with things. Letting go, staying strong, embracing this new love, this new life, you know, feeling good, you know what I'm saying? Growing, real talk, truly surrounding ourselves with people that actually care, that actually have a heart, you know what I'm saying? So it's dope, especially like to make like dope connections and inspire people as well. Like just simple connections with new people, reaching out with people out in real life. You know what I'm saying? That's the type I am. You know, I'm not up here trying to compete or just solely seek attention, but I'm actually getting like real connections. And I see what's up. It's the old school way, the whole turtle mindset, the turtle versus the hare. You know, that's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm getting the gradual growth. You know, within myself, my life, the business. You know, love. So I'm cool with that. But yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching this whole vegan expression video. You know, early day inspiration, motivation. You know, it's we only got this incarnation. You know what I'm saying? So like we might as well surrender to our calling and be grateful for it. You know, for me personally, I just found my way into this. You know, like I got inspired by a mentor, and then that's how I began getting plugged into the whole vegan community, vegan world. And I just started with just stay in tune with the select group of people. Honestly, not that many. I stopped not even having to consume so much because a lot of us consume all day, just watching TV, watching this, watching that, listening all day. And that's cool, you know. But I'm saying like produce something as well. You know, produce something as well. And that's what I'm doing now. You know, over 500 videos. You know, so that's what I'm doing now. Anyways, it's cool to see the maturing process. Anyways, it's your boy Sky, broadcasting live